आप सभी का नीव मिशन में हार्दिक अभिनंदन है। और डॉक्टर शारदा जैन हमारी आदरणीय गुरु, बधाई की बात है, साधुवाद की बात है कि जिन्होंने मिशन नीव की नींव रखी। मुझे जो टॉपिक दिया गया है वो है सिंसियरिटी, डेडिकेशन एंड कंपैशन इन डॉक्टर्स एंड नर्सेस, एंड आई विल शेयर फ्यू वर्ड्स and the experience of life which life has taught me. So when we choose to become a doctor, we choose it because we want to heal the humans. Let's understand the words. What is sincerity? What is dedication and what is compassion? Sincerity is not pretending to be or feel, but to be genuine and honest. Dedication is giving time and effort for one purpose, and compassion is concern and empathy. These are not the words, these are the values which we have to live every moment of life, and particularly in life of doctor. But it is a sad fact that in current times, the words are rapidly losing their meaning and values in too much noisy 24 into 7 media. So we have to live these words in our health profession. I will go straight away to the challenges which the world is feeling in India, in abroad, in FIGO. This is the matter of discussion, that how these values are rapidly going away, rapidly being eliminated in our very technical health system. Health, which was once considered as God's work for suffering living being and the humans, is not high technology, now is a high technology $1 trillion industry. Doctor as well as people don't take health as a part of life, but as a doctors, we are supposed to fix the problems very fast and efficiently. And it is not bad also, but we have to understand where the improbabilities of medicine comes into play. The young generation doctors, specifically in India, now the environment is highly competitive, resource intensive and pressurizing system, both from the government as well as the public system. And everyone is in hurry to prove themselves. Government for next election, business house for profits and the shares, and doctors for their investment in technology and infrastructure. And this has created a real threat that we tend to lose our basic values as a human, as a doctors, which are sincerity, dedication, and compassion. And we need to ask it from ourselves as well as from ourselves. The AI is the talk of today's world, and AI is ready to grab most of the work which we do in healthcare system, like measuring blood pressure, imaging, and investigation. When the doctors in daily OPD, OT, in every consultation, we are being challenged by patient and their family with latest and many times totally impractical questions and solutions for their healthcare. And doctors are being pressurized to have ready-made Google and Chat GPT answers to people. So this is the time that we really question that where is the time for sincere dialogue, open-hearted conversation, and dedicated, compassionate care. So these are the new challenges which our health system is facing. In last 4 decades, there has been a changing health system and technology. And where in this AI-driven, technology-driven, very informed people, actually what doctors have the role in the future health system. I have learned from life and dealing with a wide variety of people, from mafias to criminal, from extreme riches to extreme poor, urban to rural, north to south, and in all continents. I visualize that every human and family, when they fell sick or come to doctor, what they want basically from us, they really want from the core of their heart, that is truth, honesty, sincerity, and compassion. And today, from early childhood to youth and youth to elders, people have the great craving and desire to be loved and cared selflessly. In a huge schoolwork which we have done as a society, as a person, I really feel that what people lack today, it is not money, it is not facilities, it is not the opportunity, it is the desire to be loved and cared selflessly. And this thing will make our profession always a relevant profession, and people will come to us. Mind it, it does not mean the free care, which itself has become a problem, but a care with true intention of delivering best possible. It may be it ICU care, or it may be the organized timely referral. Today the medical profession is having a crisis of the mental health crisis. They are in constant pressure, constant fear psychosis. There can be the legal battles, there can be the mob violence, there can be the media question, there can be the question from the administration. And in this constant fear psychosis, which may be real or it may be imaginary, it is suffocating and killing the development of these simple values, that is sincerity and compassion in the doctors in today's system. The most of the cause of fear are not real, they are largely imaginary, but the negative news, any small violence, any legal case, it is being so spread so rapidly and so virally that it always haunts the psyche of the doctor. So this is the real challenge which was considered. Being sympathetic, being peaceful was normal around 40 years ago for a doctor. But at the moment, it has become very, very difficult to develop, cultivate, and imbibe these values. And can we do something so as we doctors and healthcare leaders with the nurses? So really what we can do, we have to be very, very passionate about it. We have to be very, very aware about it if we really want not only Viksit Bharat, but we want happy and healthy Bharat. Let's create young generation Z, which is now called Generation Z, which has been grown up with the development of mobile and the soft industry. Let's create young generation Gen with sincerity, dedication, and compassion. It is very, very pertinent that we expose all young generation, maybe from school, but particularly from the college days, from the MBBS days, to diverse ways of life. People with disabilities, rural people, schools, colleges, marginalized people. And that will make them a truly understanding human being as well as doctors. We know when we do camp and we take around 3 hours journey on a different road, then I really always think that how much effort they have done to reach to our clinic. And that makes me very, very sympathetic, very, very concerned to all patients' problem. Always go to the school, healthy people, so that you know that the life is running beyond the sickness and beyond the hospital protocol. And mind it, they will inspire us, and don't always that we inspire them. We have to create role models for everyone in the team. Think yourself as living role model for everyone. Those who are teachers in medical college, I remember my teachers who take cardiologists in 100-150 OPD, but taking 1 minute pulse for every person in the medical OPD. So these are the role models which actually they lives with us, and we always remember our teachers' manners, our role model manners, which are respectful, listening with alert awareness to the patient problem. In critical situation, especially obstetrical emergency, how our senior teachers, how our senior experts communicate with them, how they are empathetic, how they are clear, how they are expressing their concern, and our efforts to do the right thing. These create the live role model for the young doctors, and this is the thing which need to be continued. We can have live workshop in colleges, right from undergraduates to ongoing in career, in professional bodies meeting by different organizations. This is the thing which I always express, that we must, especially the Indian young generation is so much crushed in the marking system, in competition, in coaching, going away from the play fields and going away from the literature, from the Puran, Itihas, good films, classic films. So this is something which really exposure to good literature, exposure to good film, good art, good theaters, that makes the person mature. I remember being mortal, Atul Gwande, you will have a different perspective how we should treat care, do the health care for the elderly. What are the psyche which going on in the OT when we face the complications? And the picture movies like Anand, you must have been doing that. The Chekhov, eminent Russian writer, was a doctor. So this is something that it will make our education very, very classic, very, very humane, and expose us to these, like deeply reading these classic literature, these classic films will go away, that we will also make the films and we will mature as much better as a human being. Happiness sets the confidence, and in routine consultation, we have to see that we are very, very alert, we are very, very aware. And in our professional bodies, we can make joke of ourselves also. So we are not gods. We are just giving the best of the knowledge which our present time offer to the people. And we have to be very, very easy. Just in Jhansi, if you remember, a wonderful skit that in the labor room, how the resident and the attendant actually interplay. And that is the thing, that laugh on ourselves and system don't take you too much very, very seriously, very, very, very seriously. That makes you very heavy person. So this is something which is very, very important. So soft skills are permanent. They are always relevant and necessary for healthcare system. Rest all hard things from knowledge to skill changes rapidly. So everything changes. Today is this recommendation, day after tomorrow is that recommendation, and it changes with time, not only with science but also with economy and the politics. But the soft skill of sincerity, dedication, and compassion is always protective and always positive in profession, and it lives with you. It protects you throughout life and in all time. It makes you every day a better human being out of yourself, and it is a never ending goal. There can be no limit to our compassion, there can be no limit to our dedication, and it is a all time goal. So let as doctors be happy and confident and easy person who sets everyone on the stage with ease. We make our nurses easy, we make our patient easy. Too argumentative, too high tech, too high stake, too loud presence take peace and happiness out of profession. So invest in developing soft skill. Let's strive for being a good doctor and a good human being. Thank you very much. Be someone's strength, be someone's inspiration, be someone's reason to never give up. So we all join for Mission Neev, and we all join for not only Viksit Bharat, but a very happy and healthy Bharat. Thank you once again.